That's the call of the wild. Okay, everyone. Hiya. This is wonderful, wonderful Thursday evening, night, day. Nah, it's gonna be night in a little bit, and I am here. Have no fear. This is the 1-9, one time on your mind. The 1s, 2s, 3s, and 8s. Today, I am going to try to give you what I can give you out this 30 clip. I'm about to hit you with an infinity clip. I got mega episodes, so we're gonna jump into this first one because I want to set the record straight. I want to set things up. I want to get in there. I want to whatever. I speak about things and create content, right? The 1-9, to represent and to help good guys who are being treated wrong by bad women. All right. So if it fits you, then it is you, and there's an issue. Okay. All right. So on tonight's episode, we will discuss women you should stay away from. Number 1, the gossiper. Everybody knows stay away from a gossiping ass, right? Now, you gotta think about this. He's constantly collecting info on everyone's life. You gotta watch a bitch like this, period. And you gotta watch niggas like that, but I'm talking about women, period. You're gonna have more problems messing with a gossiper because number 1, they love drama, dog. They always around the scene putting paint where it ain't. Therefore, get in a relationship with a gossiper if you want, and your whole relationship gonna be online, dog. Period. Online. It's gonna be this and that, disarray, and then gossiping ass women always switching best friends. If you want to know who a gossiping ass chick is, she gonna switch up best friends. You know a gossiping ass woman because she gonna stay switching best friends every 120 days, even every year. You ain't supposed to switch your best friend. I'm looking at an example of best friends right in front of me right now with these 2 muscle heads, right? Been best friends for, I'm talking about cutting, cousin, all that for, and they ain't switched up who they was with each other every 90 days because that's testosterone inside of them. You know what I'm talking about? Ain't nobody got time for that bullshit. So the woman will always, especially a gossiping ass woman, because once she soak up and analyze a portion of your life, she gonna start gossiping to that person about that. But them are the exact women you need to stay away from. Remember that. Because soon as she peep out their business, she gonna go on an online onslaught tearing other women's lives down. This ain't the day and age for other women to be having their lives tore down by some gossiping ass nyatch. You know what I'm talking about? So you gotta stay away from that type of person. The gossiper, always soaking up information. If you ask me, a woman and a man too, but if you always gossiping, nigga, that's the police. You know what I'm talking about? So stay away from that type of activity. Number 2, the woman with no emotion. Oh man, listen, I just ran into one of them little bullets about 2 weeks ago. I had to thump her off with. She act like she didn't know who called. This is 1-9 on your line. You know what it is. But anyway, I should have her on the and she's on my Instagram. She know who she is. I slapped her shit in her truck. So anyway, this type of woman, the reason why I had to do her like she was gonna do me is because she's numb on things when it comes to feelings, because she's playing a role with herself. You can't really talk to her because your thoughts and what you're going through will never be in consideration. Period. So if you're gonna waste your time on that female, on that woman, on that person, that's on you. But I just got done explaining to you that this person is numb to anything that you're talking about or anything that you could be slicing her with. She's only in it for self-gain. That's the emotionless woman, the woman with no emotion. The emotionless woman is under the thought process that as a man, when you're chopping it up, venting or moping and complaining and hollering at her, you should just suck it up because you're a man. That's the type of way this woman thinks. The emotionless woman always thinks that way. So you're going to be talking to her a lot of the time about shit, maybe even trying to pop it, and she's going to be like, anyway, she's going to want 1 or 2 things, and it's mostly going to be one thing, and you know what that one thing is. So you got to you're going to have to revert, listen, and more than likely she's going to, in her own way, revert it back to her. She's going to make your story about her. You don't want that. You don't an emotionless woman. First off, women are full of emotion. So, bitch, how you playing a role like you don't got that? Or you ain't no woman? Where you come from? Pluto? So, you know, that's the type of space character type of chicks you run into out here. Same with the men, too. But I'm talking about women right now. Watch out, because this person literally tells you they're absent-minded to your whole platform. So that's on you. You gonna stay with them. I'll go even deeper and say an emotionless chick is always gonna be a dangerous or sort of reckless driver. I swear to God, the chicks that don't care about your feelings are always the one getting into road rage, driving past the speed limit. So it's all dangerous from the beginning. Soon as you jump in the car with this chick, you're like, okay, man, she might got some cool joints, but this bitch is driving 15 miles past the speed limit in the back streets. You know what I'm saying? Just like weird shit. She's always road rage. Those are the type of women I'm talking about. Like I said from the beginning, she'll never take... She'll never take your feelings into consideration. You have to remember that. My advice, you stay dangerous as well and dip on a hoe, man. You know what I'm talking about? Number 3, the third type of woman you should stay away from, if you're smart, the entertainer, the performer. You know what I'm saying? That type of woman. You know that chick every Halloween, she loves to dress up like the trending thing. You know what I'm saying? Like every sport, if she goes to it, she wants to wear the whole outfit. That's the entertainer chick, y'all. That's the performer. She wants to put on an Instagram and all that reel and stories that she's on the top of her shit with this to attract certain people for attention only. You don't want that type of woman, man. Why? When you get a chick, automatically she's supposed to be vibing into you. A vibe is a short term of the vibration. When you get with a bitch, man, you make shit shake. You know what I'm talking about? Or you're a J. So you ain't gotta worry about this type of woman. What you need to do is see the entertainer for herself and you, because she's gonna entertain. You gotta think she's still trying to adjust whatever she's dressed up like to see what everybody else is gonna like about her. She's about likes and comments and just to build up herself. But if she really wanted to be built up, she would sit there and build it up with herself first. Identify with who she is as a woman before she steps out on the platform to retrieve a man. Okay. So, like, you gotta remember, the performer, you know what I'm saying, their makeup will be on fleek, they always looking cute, you know, online posting. But here's the hard reality of this. When you're dating a girl like this, you're gonna have a half time trying to catch a vibe with her. She's gonna be complaining if she's not in the limelight of something, or she's this or that. You don't want to perform. They're performing on you. Then you're gonna end up in a Tory Lanez situation. Stay away from that. But see, the performer in relationships are sometimes that like otherworldly, you know what I'm saying, a silent evil. You know what I'm saying? I say that because they're some of the most insecure people on the planet. And it's not from knowing themselves. It's like they substitute the lack of self-cohesiveness with the nice outfits and the raunchy Halloween costumes for what's in real life. If you want to play around with that, you might as well go get a bitch from Dr. Miami. Get you a custom love in hip-hop. That's what a lot of you guys like anyway. You know what I'm saying? So stay away from the performer unless you want to be on her stage. You know what I'm saying? Number 4. You follow me? Follow me? The chick that hit the wall. You guys go get you a chick that hit the wall, dog. Like, that's what all these chicks out here are right now. You gotta think, any chick that's 30 and up is either insecure or stressed the fuck out. So you're coming into there just to slam, eat you some snacks from the EBT, and then you gotta, now they're on your timeline worrying about who you're side chicking with. You gotta watch that, man. So many women, they're hitting the wall, especially right now. You the wall hitter, they love to live delusional. You know what I'm saying? It's supposed to be losing weight. All the guys are dating these type right now. And that's because the equity on them has went down. That's why every nigga got one. You can't, come on, man. I go outside right now and find a bitch that just hit the wall because she's walking by herself down the street moping. Don't fall for that. You know what I'm saying? So now, as soon as you start telling them about herself, she's in denial. She's eventually running away from herself. She's doing all that other stuff. Why would you want to play Build-A-Bear? You know what I'm talking about? Mind, body, and soul all over again. You might as well go get creative Chucky doll. See, that's one thing I can say I appreciate about Charles Lee Ray on that movie. See, he built him a bear, right? At least he transferred it to a doll. He said, I'm going to put my whole, I already know I'm a killer. I'm going to put it all the way in this doll. See, you guys want to build a bear, and now you got to go through with this bitch's insecurities, what you think you can do. This Xbox 5, you're going to put this in here with your car train. Everything is this bitch, you need to let this bitch know nothing. What you need to do is worry about what's going on with her. You gotta analyze this hoe, man. You gotta watch. Period. When you don't, you won't. You can't. You ain't. That's not on me. That's on you. I'm just trying to help you to keep it true. Like I said, I'm giving you good game for good men that are getting treated wrong by bad women. You see, this is why alphas can't do nothing. the chick hit the wall. Because as soon as they hit the wall, we're like, hey, what are you doing on the wall? Hey, get off the wall. Get your ass up. Hey, go get some money. Hey, what are you doing here? Hey, the room scene. Hey, clean up. They can't handle that. That's too much. They're gonna hit you with you're being stern or you're being serious or you don't want that. You see what I'm saying? So my advice to you, it's the situation you can put yourself into. You just gotta think. You gotta think once and for all. Do you want this for yourself in life with women? And do you want to end up in jail or a cuckoo house because she's the cuckoo? You gotta remember, they transfer energies. This is why most women that are bums want you to have sex with them so fast, so you can transfer your good energy. It don't matter if you're making $10.19 more than her, and all you got is 20 cents. If you got more than her, she want that energy inside of her. So a bitch will peel, steal, and reveal everything to get you inside of them. So you gotta be aware of this, man. If you don't, you won't. If you can't, you ain't. I'm done with pulling up on somebody and trying to put, so like I said, paint where it ain't. There's no need for all that. So
basically, Mr. 19, you saying don't mess with no Section 8 hoes. You basically saying don't mess with nobody on Section 8.
Absolutely not. I'm gonna tell you why I'm saying you don't. You got a low income chick, and you gotta think about it, y'all. Everybody's on low income, right? It's pandemic. Nigga, ain't nobody paid a bill since. It's so many. It's a rap sheet like this in offices. We got Amanda. They got Bill dragged up. So I'm not saying if the woman is working that shit right, truck outside, drop over here. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gotta be a drop Mercedes. It could be the Mustang 2000. And the rims is clean. The training's running right. The bags in here. You got moves to make. That's great. But if you got a bitch waking up and her first game is to run some old school vagabond shit on you and you're falling for it, then that's on you. You can't be watching people with content trying to see, let me get some game from Gertz. Let me go over to Kevin Samuels. Let me go over, you know what I'm saying? You gotta just get with the program, man, or else you're gonna be bumping a slow jam. So if you're working the system, work the system. But other than that, no, I can't have it. You got nothing to contribute. And I don't even want you to contribute to me. Contribute it to you so that you can spruce your equity up so I can see if I want to bag you or not. Motherfucker, see, everybody thing. Most women nowadays are moving so fast that they're slow. You know what I'm saying? Like they ain't even doing nothing or talking about nothing. But they sure gonna make it seem like they doing more than you. Or when you ain't doing something, they gonna just try to put your whole self-esteem down. Don't go for that. So I'm gonna hit you with the last one. I'm gonna hit you with the last type of woman you want to stay away from. Now this woman right here, this is the most worst one. And it's evil. And you need to listen close so you can stay away from this type. The puppet master. They're hard, but they're easy to detect if you're a real one. Now the puppet master, like I said, they're easy to detect because they're gonna be running shit more than likely from her phone. This is all she's doing all day. Right? This means she has multiple guys in her life. One that drives her around, one that feeds her, even one that has sex with her specifically. See, this person don't gotta be a hoe. They don't gotta be having multiple, but they got one for each. So to another man, that's too much. You know what I'm talking about? Now, you will know as soon as you're saying something of low value to her, she'll just revert back down to the phone and ignore you like nothing. That's when you know you got a puppet master. As soon as you say something that's of high value. See, like bro said, you start talking about some Section 8 shit, she's in your grill, huh? Where's the new program at? But as soon as you start talking about subdivision accounts, escrow, Bloomberg, Robinhood, and all that shit, the bitch be like, what's that, the Cartoon Network? You know what I'm saying? They think Robinhood is Batman. So you got to understand what type of person you got in front of you. But you got a puppet master in front of you. You got to remember her whole plan is to get in your head to use you for certain things. Is that what you want? Then go ahead and keep listening to me and let me use you. I'm going to put my PayPal thing at the end of this, and you can just send me all your money, dummy. So this is why she's going to always have multiple men in her life, because she feels like the world owes her. Now, I know that sounds familiar than a motherfucker, huh? Don't even be surprised if she even has one guy that she just tells all her stuff to about you. You gonna be that person? So you gotta remember this, the puppet master she's always crazy, remember that. She's always dates multiple guys, remember that. And most of the time, they run solo. You see what I'm saying? She plays straight head fucking games to where you know it's a head game and you still be up in it, working out up in them joints. You guys get yourself together. This is the first episode and episode 19 of season 3 of The Tonight Show. This is your host and millennial cult leader, COLFAX-19. You guys stay tuned because I'm going to keep bagging on these bounce, man. You know what I'm talking about? It don't fit you, it's not your issue. But if it fits you, you got an issue. Dig it.
And if you want to be great, stay away from Section 8.
That was dope. Dig it.